What was the main message you conveyed to your counterparts and to the political leadership?
We will continue to support the Lebanese Armed Force as the sole armed representative of the government of Lebanon. We think that's an important thing to emphasize, and if we believe it, then we need to actually support them. So we will continue to do that to the best of our ability.
How do you see the future of the relation between the U.S. Army and the Lebanese Army?
So I think the relationship transcends the Army. It's a joint relationship. It affects the Lebanese Air Force, the Lebanese Navy, and the Lebanese Army as well. And so that is a relationship that's been tested over many decades. Mm-hmm. We train many officers of all three of these services in the United States. Here in the last few years, we've actually begun to train NCOs and enlisted people as well. So that's a great opportunity for us to impart our knowledge, for them to learn about our culture, and for us ultimately to learn about your culture. So I believe that relationship is going to go forward. It's a deep relationship, and it'll transcend any perturbation of political things that might otherwise disturb it.
Israel has multiplied its provocative actions in Lebanon. What role can the U.S. play to protect the Lebanese interests?
So obviously, Israel has legitimate security interests, and I'm not going to be able to comment any further on that particularly, except to say that we would look to a day when there'd be no threats against Israel being launched from any of its neighbors.
Is the U.S. pressure on Iran shifting to a new phase of escalation, both on the economic and on the military levels?
Sure. So the pressure campaign against Iran is an economic and a diplomatic pressure campaign. There's no essential military component to that campaign. What there is in the theater is our responsibility is to convince Iran that it is not in their interests to attack either directly or indirectly our friends, partners in the region, or the United States itself. And so that is what we do. We attempt to deter Iran from contemplating those actions. Well, I can tell you this as a certainty. The United States does not seek war with Iran. That is not a task that we've been given. That's something that we never hope happens. So I think a lot of those answers actually lie with Iran rather than with the United States, because our policies have been pretty clear up to this point.
Countries of the region, especially Lebanon, are starting to look east to find resources and financing. How will you try to curb the Chinese influence in Lebanon and in the region?
Well, I think when it's all said and done, you get what you pay for.